It's a beautiful day for a trainer. Shoot, what a lovely day. Oh, you're here already. That's great news. Welcome to the bike shop. How exactly did you get in? Never mind. That's all good. We've got a lovely video planned for you today. We're going to talk about trainer accessories, things you might need when setting up your pain cage. Our friend Bert's going to join us in a little while. Won't it be nice to see him? Today's video is going to be all about the things that can make your training sessions that much more enjoyable. Oh, pardon me. Safety first. Bert and I have a bunch of exciting accessories to show you that are going to make training, well, still absolute hell. But they're going to make it a little bit easier, a little bit more comfortable, and a little bit more functional. There's Bert now. Hello, Bert. Come on in.
Hello, Tim. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. How was the ride over?
Oh, it's great. It's a beautiful morning. It's getting a bit brisk out there, but the colors are just so nice.
You gotta love those autumn rides, don't you, kids?
I know, but I think it's time to set up the pain cave soon.
The pain cave is coming. Absolutely.
I know. Is this what we're talking about today?
That's what we're here for today.
Okay.
We're gonna help the kids find what accessories they need to make their pain cave still awful, but a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah, because it's so much fun to ride indoors.
Indoor riding. Who would have thought? Ha, the modern era.
I know. But you can make it bearable with some accessories that you need and some accessories that you probably want, just to make it a little bit better.
This is very true.
Okay.
Well, why don't we all head on over to the fit studio and take a look.
Sounds good, Tim. I'll follow you.
Well, here we are, back at the fit studio to talk about some accessories.
First up, that's of coffee.
First and most important accessory.
Okay, so you have your trainer and you have it set up, or you're about to set it up. There's a few things that you need and there's a few things that you might want. Let's start with a trainer that has this wheel on and that just clamps onto the frame. If you have a wheel on trainer, you will need a trainer tire. So if you ride your bike on the trainer with the regular tire, the trainer is going to wear out the regular tire really quickly. It's going to be very loud and not fun. The trainer tires are made out of a harder rubber with a higher or lower durometer, I don't know, but they're quieter and they last for a really long time.
Okay.
They come in different sizes, so if you're going out to buy one, just make sure that you write down the size that is on your tire. This one here is a 700 by 25 for a road bike. The other thing that you might need, or will need, is a trainer axle. So again, that's for the type of trainer where the trainer holds onto the frame of your bike. Most bikes will have quick releases, but there's a lot more bikes out with through axles as well.
This is true, yeah.
Yeah, so if you use your regular quick release, there's usually aluminum and plastic involved. They're not quite as stable. Your trainer may have come with a replacement trainer skewer, so you want to use that because they're made out of steel. If you do have a through axle, you want to buy a through axle adapter. They do come in different sizes, so maybe bring your original through axle with you, or at least write down the model, year, and bike brand of your bike, and then we can figure that out for you.
Perfect.
Yeah, what else do we need? Well, there's trainer blocks. So
What's the trainer block do?
yeah, so because we lift your rear wheel up a little bit on most trainers, your front wheel might be a little bit down. Some trainers don't need it, but other trainers will need it so you're not in a super aggressive riding position. You can also buy different heights of trainer blocks. So this is an example for a trainer block. Basically your front wheel just sits in here and raises your front wheel up. You can also get them, as I said, in different heights if you want to have your front wheel up a little bit higher or a little bit lower.
Okay.
To simulate mountain riding, climbing, I don't know.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, it's gonna get hot. So you're gonna sweat a lot. You might want to put something underneath your trainer. There's trainer mats out there. I've got one here from Elite that folds up. You can get other ones that roll up, similar to yoga mat. They're usually a little bit thicker, and they're usually made out of a material that it wipes off easy and cleans easy and doesn't absorb your sweat.
So that's like going to be the only easy thing in the training room, really. Right?
Cleaning it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. With that, you might want to get a towel or a sweat cover.
A sweat cover.
It is called a sweat cover
Huh.
for your bike. So this one is specifically made for training. It hooks up to your front handlebars and then sort of like stretches along the frame of the bike because you're gonna drip sweat on your bike. Yeah, that is important. If you don't want to buy a product for it, a towel does the same trick. And with that, you probably want this bottle of isopropyl alcohol, vinegar, something to spray your bike down after you're done with your ride to get all the sweat off and make it and get the bike clean.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you don't want to have a sweaty indoor bike. Okay, that's sort of the basic things that you need. If you have an interactive trainer, there's some other things that you might need. Oh, super important, totally forgot to. You want a fan.
Oh, a fan.
Yeah.
Like cheering you on?
Yes, no, you need
Oh.
a fan blowing wind at you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the fan will cool you down. Because you're training indoors, there's no wind cooling you down, so you bring a fan in and yeah, you make it a little bit cooler. Okay, so for interactive trainers, there's a few things that you might want to have as well. Interactive trainers, if you remember from the previous videos, are the trainers that interact with a training app, and the training app will communicate via your phone, computer, tablet, whatever you use. Most of those trainers will use two frequencies, either Bluetooth or ANT+. Bluetooth is a pretty decent connection, but sometimes that can fail. You have other Bluetooth devices in your household, interference, I don't know, it's magic to me, but ANT+ is usually a connection that works really well.
Okay.
Most of our computers or phones don't have ANT+, but you can buy ANT+ dongles or antennas. I've got a couple examples here. So little dongle that goes into a USB port or an antenna that goes directly into your USB port. They will transmit an ANT+ signal from your device that you're using to your trainer and secures the connection. If you don't want to mess around with wireless, Wahoo actually makes a direct connect adapter as well. So you just want to make sure that you have a long enough Ethernet cable to connect your trainer to your device. But this is probably the most secure connection. You don't have to worry about it getting interrupted, because there's nothing worse when your trainer doesn't talk to your program and Swift is telling you to go harder.
True. Question. Will the Wahoo wired direct connection work with only a Wahoo trainer, or will it work with others?
This one will only work with the Wahoo.
Okay.
However, the ANT+ antenna, it doesn't matter if you have a Tax, a Garmin, or a Wahoo, and whatever training you have. Yeah, it just for the signal. Okay, those are the accessories that you need or might want to have to make your training experience work well. And then there's some other things that you probably want to have too. One of the things that comes to mind are cycling shorts. I just wear my regular bib shorts when I'm on the trainer. I usually wear just my bib shorts because, as I said, it's going to get hot in there. Just, keep me cool. The bib shorts have a nice padding and keeps everything nice and tight. If you go on really long trainer rides, you might want to wear chamois cream as well, just to keep the chafing down. As mentioned, you're sweating a lot. They do make specific indoor cycling shorts. They're made out of a little bit lighter material that's a little bit more breathable.
Okay.
And then the biggest thing is the chamois is still firm and nice, but it's not quite as thick. So I think it has to do something with sweat.
Yeah,
as
fair
well.
enough.
Cool. I don't know, Tim. What do you think? Is there anything else that we missed, or?
Well, this isn't necessarily an accessory for your setup, but while you're on the bike, taking in nutrition could be important.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps some electrolytes, perhaps some carbohydrates to keep you going, to fuel your body.
Yeah. And tunes. You need good tunes.
Tunes.
Yeah.
Tunes.
And then, well, I guess next time, if you want, we can talk about the different apps.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this was great, but next time we'll discover some of the apps that are available to use with your trainer, and we'll give you some real world demonstrations, and we'll try to suffer for you. Thanks again for joining us today. Remember, we're going to help you get your pain cave set up. Come down to Western Cycle and check out our trainer demo and all the stuff that we have to make your life a living hell this winter. Thanks for coming down, Bert.
Hey, thank you, Tim. We have a giant fan downstairs. We can take like... Good.